Hey guys, New Yorker Saif here. Now, I know that very rarely some users, well, this user I don't know his name or her name. I don't know their username right now. Oh, but there's this user who is saying who posted it like about a few weeks ago saying, "Share this post if you hate 2024." Now, guys, whether if you hate 2024 or not, uh, to those of you who hate it, let me tell you this. And that's basically, as you can tell by the title of this video. Those of you who want 2025 to be better than 2024. Guys, every year has its ups and downs. Things happen, and you're going to blame the year for it? What's the year got to do with something that happened? Nothing. Nothing at all. How can, how can, excuse me, how can blaming the year, or, I mean, how can blaming the year, I don't even know how to say it, guys. How can blaming the year do anything about this? I mean, blaming the year is not something knocked over. How can blaming the year do something about this? Nothing. I mean, like I said, every year has its ups and downs. You don't expect this year or next year or the year after to be better. I mean, who cares if 2025 is going to be better than 2024? Years are years, no matter what happens. I know in 2020 the first few parts were good, but the rest of it didn't go out the way we wanted it to because of the COVID-19 pandemic and everything. And a lot of people were hating 2020 just because of COVID and such. I personally didn't hate 2020, to be honest with you. Nor did I like it. I mean, it, it I just stayed. I was just neutral over it. I, I was I'm basically neutral to whatever year we were in. I and I know the 2010s were so nostalgic to all of you. I mean, the 2010s were very nostalgic to me too, in my opinion. I mean, lots of things happened back in the 2010s, and a lot of people are wishing they could go back to the 2010s. But how can we go back to the 2010s? We can't go back to the 2010s. We're in the 2020s now. We're about to be black, excuse me. We're about to be in the 2030s in the next 6 years. There's those of you who were born in the 90s will be in their 40s, and those of you who were born in the 2000s, well, you those of you guys will be in your 30s, and those of you who were born in the 2010s will be in your 20s. And if your parents and grandparents and other family members and relatives were possibly like born in the 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, and 10s and hundreds and 1900. I don't know. I mean, if if your parents were born in the 60s to 70s and 80s or 50s, I don't know what year your parents were born in. We're not, but anyway, they're possibly going to be seniors and possibly centenarians if they make it through, you know. But anyway, yeah. But seriously, guys, why are you blaming 2024 for some things that happen? It's just a year, and it's also a number. I mean, I don't know why some users are blaming the year for it. I was really about to say I don't know why you guys are blaming the year for it, and I know because I knew you guys would probably sorry would be saying something like I'm not blaming the year. I like this year. How can you accuse me or falsely accuse me or why would you question me about hating 2024? I like 2024. Well, yeah. Well, guys, whether if you like 2024 or not, uh, it's the choice is yours. There's, but don't expect 2025 to be better, or 2026, or 2027, or 2028, or 2029, or 2030 to 2040, or 20 whatever year we're going to be in. You know, those of you who were born in the late 90s to 2006 or or if you were born in the late 80s to 2006 going on to 2007, well those of you who were born in 2007 are still 17. You're still a minor, but but it's the last year of but it's the last year of your minor and such. But anyway, but seriously, guys, we're all grown adults now. I'm 28. I'm about to turn 29 next year, and in 2026, I'm gonna be in my 30s. And when we reach 2036, I'll be in my 40s, and then I'll be a half of a century in 2046, which is the age of 50. That's basically what 50-year-olds are called, a half of a century, because half of 100 is 50. You know, I mean, my parents were 50, and my grandparents on my mom's side were 50, and my grandma on my dad's side was 50. But in case you may or may not know, oh, my grandfather, my dad's dad, is up in heaven right now, so I never got a chance to meet him, and I don't know if he was 50 or not. But anyway, guys, long story short, er, er, don't expect 2025 to be better, because things are going to happen. Shootings, stabbings, wars, etc. Sorry if I had to mention those scary things, but yeah, but those were just examples. So please bear with me. I and if you say that the area you live in is not safe anymore, or I'm sorry to hear that, But if you say your area is safe, regardless of what happens, that's good. I mean, in my area, it's mostly safe. And of course, a lot of things have happened lately, but you don't see me blaming it, or blaming the city of my area for it, or whatever else the case may be. But yeah. All right, guys. So that's all I have to say for this video. I have nothing else much to say, but yeah. All right, guys. So that's all I have to say for this video. This is a New Yorker Side signing off. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and have a good night.